What's happening? Sucker Free with Rashad, Richey, and friends. Nicole, Mitchell, and my big homie Greg. Hey, man, listen, did you just shave, bro? What's going on, man?
I shave every day.
You shave every day?
Shave every day, keep the bumps away.
That's what it is.
That's
all right. So we're going to talk about that. You're already ready to talk about shave-wise. Okay. What
Can
up?
we talk about Mitchell Shelby, though?
What's going on with Mitchell?
He came in with his makeup kit. I said, well, hello,
You got your makeup
Rashad.
kit?
I said,
No.
hello, Rashad Jr. Welcome
Well, hold
to
on. Don't play that man like that. He can never be Rashad Jr.
Thank the Lord.
So, okay. So I think the show before last, I brought it to Mitchell's attention.
Your words had a profound effect.
It had a profound effect on Mitchell because while I was talking to Mitchell on the podcast, I was blinded by his forehead glare. And I had to say something about it. And, brother, I say it out of love, out of a place of respect.
What? Not the Bob smile.
Yeah, that's the.
Not the
You know
Bob
what? I
smile.
like to shine, Rashad. Everybody knows me for shining. So, in order to not shine, I brought in some what is it called? Translucent powder.
Translucent powder.
Yeah, I
He
just
had
took
his
the
little
shine off a little
package.
bit.
He even has a brush.
Yes.
A brush.
You know, the
Nice.
professional makeup brushes when
Right.
you dab it on.
I found it at Kroger. I mean,
Yes, Kroger. And then we even have the lovely Judy and Judy Jr. in the studio.
Rashad, could you please ask her?
I told her to stop
I am
doing that.
And she just my daughters Elizabeth and Emily are with us, and she calls them big. Oh God, I can't stand that
You
name.
can't. Now go ahead and say it, brother.
Big booty Judy.
Big booty Judy.
And her-
yes, did she dance into it? Because she know, yes.
All right,
girl.
when
I told Nicole that should never be a name you say to a friend's child.
Thank you so much. And Nicole's like, girl, don't never lose.
preparing her for real
What
life.
is the name you want me to call you? Thick.
Go ahead and say it.
That
What?
little slim.
See,
Rashad, let me say
Wait,
something.
say that again.
That little slim, thick joint.
That's what she wants to be called?
Can I go off? Can I
What
say
you
something?
been doing at the house?
No.
You've been raising your children, man.
Thank you. For those of you who have gone broke paying for private Christian education, that's what it gets you right. No, man, I love my girl. My daughter, she's my youngest daughter is in the 9th grade. My oldest daughter is a senior at Tennessee State University. So
Congratulations.
Oh.
I remember when your oldest daughter was a baby.
yeah, and
And
she
your youngest daughter was like a baby.
and she was begging you, please, Mr. Rashad, Daddy, could you please ask Mr. Rashad not to fight on TV? But she was saying that today is my birthday, so they came out today.
Today is
Your
birthday.
birthday.
Today is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Scorpio?
Scorpio in the house.
Yeah, let me ask you, man.
How do we do?
idea.
You conservatives celebrate birthdays differently than everybody else in the world.
Now we get down on our birthday. I don't know what y'all liberals
Get
do.
down with what?
Y'all drink water, and now we get down. Let me ask you a question, Rashad.
Yeah.
You did not say Mitchell, conservative Republican
Conservative Republican
Mitchell, and
Mitchell
you did
Shelby.
not say Nicole. You guys did a great job last week.
You guys did do a remarkable job. Even though I wasn't here last week.
Us.
We thank you for
Thank you for coming.
yeah,
to
thanks
your
for that
show.
5-minute notice.
Right.
Thanks for that 5 minutes
Right.
notice. Let
Yeah.
us know. But no, did we do it pretty good? Did we
Y'all
represent
did a great
you well?
job. I was able to watch the whole program. I was very proud of both of you.
Okay.
And I was very proud of you, Mitchell, most of the time.
Okay.
Most of the
time.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Hey man, unbelievable show last week. But yeah, man, we had a
Yeah,
great
it was
one.
great.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Highlighting something really important and very powerful, sister.
Yeah.
As well. A lot happening in the world. I don't know where to start.
It's too much.
I got something to start with.
Okay.
Nicole got her wish.
What wish?
Nicole, she put in for the new pastor at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. Nicole,
Let me tell you, Jamal Bryant. Bishop
Jamal Bryant. Excuse me, Bishop Jamal
Bryant will be at New Birth Missionary.
December the
That's
9th.
your dude, right?
When I tell you, it came across my timeline. I was like,
You almost
what's
passed out.
happening?
Almost fainted.
This is Atlanta is gonna be so lit right now.
So
I think I may even have to go out there.
I got to tell you, I'm glad the brother's here. So when I went to my radio show this morning, guess who I run into?
Who?
Jamal
That's what I
Bryant.
was
Are you
thinking, 'cause He
serious?
was on Frank's show.
Right, he was on Frank's show. So
I said Rashad's gonna sing.
yeah, Pastor Jamal Bryant will be on my show next week. He moves officially to Atlanta next week. But it was so interesting, man, because I've talked about him positive and I've talked about him negative. Now, the only negative I've ever said about Jamal Bryant, and keep in mind, I love the activist spirit this brother has. But when he let that little small gangster chump him off
I was trying
over
to
in the
not say it.
projects,
Wow.
all right, You remember that?
The hell out of Dodge.
He got up out of there. So I went back.
That
I
little
looked
dude
at
was
it.
angry and mean. Though.
He was too emotional to be for real. He was being. Let me tell you something. I'm from the hood, man. A cat that's really going to do something to you, he's not doing all this. That was to scare Jamal Bryant.
And it did.
And let's be very clear. You get no G points for chopping off a bishop who's evangelizing in your neighborhood. You get no G points for that.
Yeah.
And I never felt like Jamal Bryant was chumped off. I feel like he was intimidated.
Let's say he was in a no-win situation.
He was in a no-win.
If he would have fought,
I don't think he'd had to fight because God blessed him with this, this gift of talking.
But what I'm saying is, sometimes, Rashad, you're in a no-win situation. Like for example, if you beat up a little bitty midget, you're a little person. You're in a no. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Why you? Wait a minute. Okay, we got enough time.
We'll see on the other side.
Right. So Greg, Mitchell, Nicole. Speaking of beating up midgets, I got to tell the story.
Oh my God.
I got to tell the story. This was back maybe about, 9 years ago, right? True story, though. Straight up true story. I was the director for the Democratic Party. I used to frequent the strip clubs a lot, okay? So I went to the strip club with a good friend of mine named Troya.
Getting donations.
Right, lobbying, getting donations.
Helping
for the party.
college students get their tuition money.
Helping college students with tuition. And so I go to the strip club right on the West End. I went to the most hood strip club you can go to.
And that is it.
Right across the street from the West End Mall. So I go in there. My homeboy I went to high school with is the owner, hard north from the boulevard to the graveyard. And so I go into the strip club with Troya. Troya worked for National Action Network. I probably should have said that.
Yeah, you should.
She worked for Reverend Al Sharpton. So I'm up in the strip club with an employee of Reverend Sharpton's. We sitting there, we doing our thing, right? And she's not into women, but she wanted to make sure I was safe. And so while everybody's dancing, in comes Bushwick. Y'all remember Bushwick? Little short Bushwick Bill. Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys walk in. I'm like, whoa, dope. This Bushwick. And so Bushwick walks up to my table. He says, yeah, man, the owner told me who you were, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to get involved in contributing to the Democratic Party myself. You know what I mean? And I was like, cool, but no. And he kept on and on about being part of the fundraising arm of the Democratic Party. So we're drinking, and I'm lying. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. We'll make that work. And he sits down. I buy one lap dance for the brother. That's what you do at a strip club. Okay. I paid for one lap dance for this brother, right? Because this Bushwick, right? Lady goes over there, she dances, and I continue my night. At about probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, a young lady approaches our table and hands me a bill for $1,600. I said, what is this about? She said, yeah, he said you paid for all the dances tonight. And I remember that very moment, and I looked at Troya, and I said, oh, I see what's going on. And I took off my glasses, right? Because I knew he was trying to play me, because I had on my suit and my glasses that, I looked like somebody may try to get over on me, right? So I went up to the table. He had a security guard. And I remember telling the security guard, I said, let me tell you something, man. Don't let this suit and these glasses fool you. All right? I know what you're trying to do, bruh. I'm not paying for your lap dances. And the security guard kind of got up. And I said, all right, let me tell you, man, I get no points for being on him. But I'll take you outside right now. And we went outside. And as we go, it's true story. All of us on camera, by the way. We going outside. And Troya is just crying. She's like, Rashad, please don't do this.
Don't do this, Rashad.
Don't do this. When we got outside, this brother started backing away from the whole thing. He was like, man, I just had to do that in front of my boss. You know what I mean? I don't really want no trouble. I was like, no, partner, we outside now, bro. We gonna do something.
Jacket
right?
on.
You know where Rashad?
And that happened, though. That was a real
You know what
story.
I have a problem with you with?
What?
I don't never hear about you taking any L's.
Let me tell you something. I took an L in front of Nicole one time. I'm going to tell you, that's 5 years ago. We over at the bar. Where we at? TGI Fridays?
Was it? Oh God,
it was
I was
TG.
thinking of another one.
No, it was TGI Friday. This was back before I stopped drinking, right? So I'm drunk. I'm sitting at the bar. I'm looking at this lady. Lady looking back at me. Really, the truth is she was just looking at me. I look back at her.
Okay.
And so as I'm looking at her, she's with a dude. And dude was like, hey, man, what you looking at? I said, man, ask your girl what she looking at. Right? So he got bucked. I got bucked. I got up, and I'm dude huge now. He big enough to talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm squabbing. I'm hanging in there. It ain't no Mike Tyson situation, but I'm hanging in there. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I didn't know he had a crew with him. I get hit from the side. Boom. And that was really it. that was a done
Where was your
deal.
girl at? Where was your girl,
Nicole was
Nicole at?
screaming and yelling.
Nicole, you didn't jump in Southwest Atlanta to help out?
I just had to. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
But I was
If you'd
like,
have had
here
Mitchell,
we go.
If you know what? If
No,
you'd
but I
have had
jumped
Mitch with
back
you,
up.
you know, if you'd have had
What
Mitch
would
with
have
you,
happened, Mitchell?
I wear gym shoes and running shoes everywhere I go.
You
Don't
would
try
have
to
ran.
do that
just
with
took off
Mitchell.
running.
Mitchell will have you.
Listen.
Mitchell will have you
Man,
hanging by yourself.
But I remember, man, I got up swinging on everybody.
What you do?
And I ain't know who to hit. I didn't know who was with who. I'm picking up stools and chairs, right? I'm trying to figure out who all rode with this Negro, right?
And I'm up there trying to cuss and fuss like I'm like,
Hey, were you like
we
the-
all going
were you
down.
like the-
These are
were you-
men.
were you like
I'm
the-
a woman. We cannot
Were you
fight
like the
them.
school teacher who beat up the little boy and said, "Okay, who hit me? Okay, did you hit me? Did you?"
He was ready. He was like, who did it?
Who was next?
Because
Who
I'm
was
going
next?
to jail anyway.
Yeah.
So everybody can get
But
this.
then remember, the white cop came and let me go.
He did.
Remember that?
He did.
He was like, "Mr. Richey, just go ahead and
He
leave."
did.
He was like, "Just go ahead and leave."
That was a blessing.
It was a
Because
blessing.
once he came on the scene, I was like, we go.
Yeah,
we're
well, I
going
figured
to
I
jail.
was going to
Knew
jail.
it. I was like, we're going to
I was
jail.
telling Nicole to go to the ATM and get about $500
I was
because
like,
that's what
Rashad
you
can
need
get
for a
out
simple
easily
assault.
Because he's Rashad. And he
You
can
gonna be
pull
going
his
to jail.
rank. I'm going to probably do a night.
But you know, it was. But honestly, though, just straight up, it was stuff like that, and I felt bad about putting my sister in that situation, right?
But I was
And
ride or die.
You'll ride or die. I mean, I'd have jumped out the car and chased people.
Oh, my God.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That was
Sweet
before
Auburn
your drinking
seafood.
Yeah, that was during my
Hey, you know,
drinking
Yes.
days.
you remember that night you
Oh,
went out?
Rashad.
Remember that night you went out with my wife? I don't know if you remember. You went out with my wife and I one night,
Yeah.
and my wife was like, "No, we can't go out with that dude again."
What did I do that night?
Oh, you showed your ass out.
I
That's
did.
one curse word for the day.
Right.
But,
We got-
yeah,
we
man,
got
you
11
did-
more.
But you know, I first of all, I'm so proud of you, man. Sobriety is an unbelievable thing.
It is.
And like I told you, and I tell my kids all the time, my daughters, like, alcoholism runs on both sides of my family.
Yeah.
And I've seen people do some dumb stuff.
Right.
And a few family members are not with us because you did something dumb.
Right.
And it's not that. But, man, hey, man, I'm glad to have you with us.
Yeah, I'm
sober.
back now.
Nicole is
I've
looking
been
back.
clean and sober for years now, thank God. Yes.
That's it. That's
Yes.
we happy to have you with us, man.
Yes.
Hey, who is this next to me, man?
Man, this is
Who
Greg,
is this,
bro.
man? I'm changing your life, Mitchell.
This is Greg done brought some beauty to
I
me.
changed your life, Mitchell.
Greg be ready.
Greg,
All
we
right.
ready, don't he?
I have used the hand me that.
Yes.
Hand it to me.
That's the
Tell you
razor.
something, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got to give your report.
I got to give the report. 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago now.
I think so. 3 weeks.
3 weeks now, okay? I started using the actual razor blade that comes
In our kit.
in
Yep.
the kit, okay? I never used it. I never told y'all I didn't use it. I
Right.
just didn't use it.
You were afraid, Rashad.
I was really afraid, man. This thing is kind of intimidating.
It is
It really is intimidating.
All right. So I kept using my triple blade razor. All right. I've been using that triple blade razor
Years.
for years. And so I used your product, used the triple blade razor, and then when you drop that science on us about how the triple blade razor actually pulls the hair, and when you
That's
pull
right.
the hair grows back
Underneath
the skin. The skin is steadily healing,
That's right.
and that gives you the ingrown hair.
It gives you the bump.
But if
right.
you just cut the hair
Yep.
rather than pull the hair,
That's right.
you're good,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So I started using this razor. It's simple. You open it up, you drop the blade in,
drop the blade in.
and I text Ron, your business partner. I text this brother like 3 days in. I was like, man, I should have been doing this. So not only did I see even more clearness in my skin, the shave is remarkable. And so you put the blade in and you just close it back up.
That's it.
That's
You're
it.
done.
Old school.
Right?
there.
And here's the other thing. I can't tell you how much money you guys are going to save me now on getting those triple blade razors.
I mean, razors
I-
are expensive.
they're
Right.
expensive.
Very
I
expensive.
don't use, brother, I do not use the same razor twice. Okay,
Are you serious?
I do not.
He
I,
does not. And then
That's
he'll
good.
call me, can you pick up some razors? And
Are
then,
you?
I may have
You
a
don't use
little
the same
money on
razor
me.
I
twice?
do not use the same razor
That's
twice.
smart. That's
That's
smart.
why when this worked, I was happy because I know how much I spend on razors.
Hey, Greg, how long does the blade like that? Because I'm using the product, and this is sucker free, and I got to be very honest.
Right.
I have because of my dad, but when I did shave with it, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
How much because we know how expensive razors.
you
I
do
guess
the
I got a
cost.
question, man.
Right.
The cost of those blades.
Yeah, so if you compare that to a 3-bladed razor, typical, which most guys use a triple, those cost you anywhere from $20 to $30.
Yes,
depending
sure
on where you're
does.
buying them from,
Yep.
Yeah.
right? And you typically get 4 or 5 of them in a pack. All right. This is actually, if you buy the handle separately by itself, that'll set you back $15.
Okay.
All right. If you buy a pack of blades, and this is a 10-pack, this will set you back $3.
That's it.
Wow.
So for the cost
hold
of-
on.
We got 30 seconds.
How much?
$3.
How long do you use those between shaves?
You can get anywhere from 30 to 60 shades out of that.
All right, I don't do that. I still do one. That's just me.
Are you serious?
I still listen. Yeah, man. I still do one every time I shave. One time I take the razor out.
Yeah.
I know that's not recommended. That's just how I do it.
Okay.
All right.
It's
A
working.
sharp blade's going to give you the best shade.
Yeah,
That's
anytime.
what you're doing.
A sharp
Give a-
blade to give you
I
the
want
best
to give
shade.
a shout out to the chat room.
Okay.
Share the live, everybody in the chat room. And do us a favor in the chat room. I was thinking about this. Post to us who you think, what's your sucker of the week? And we'll piggyback off that. So y'all in the chat room, post that and we'll handle it at the last segment.
All right.
So.
All right. We got to go. We got a commercial. We'll be back. Sucker free with Rashad, Richey, and friends.
30 million people have been diagnosed with diabetes and 75 million with high blood pressure. Let's talk about the importance of cleaning the blood. 50 years of scientific research have shown that garlic, when taken in the right amount, can help to lower blood pressure, sugar level, and cholesterol, all while providing energy. How? Through cleansing, regulating, and replenishing the blood. Garlic alone is powerful, but for over 41 years, we've discovered that by combining garlic, aloe, and parsley together, we help the body to clean the blood even better. You can clean excess sugar, cholesterol, and waste from the blood and promote better circulation. So don't delay. Do it today. Get your bottle of GAP pills. Normally sells for $49.95, but if you use the promo word HEALTH, you get $10 off. Visit us at aloeheals.com or call us at 404-996-6942.
What's up, guys? This is Lipstick and Cognac. Starting on Tuesday, you guys will be on rollingout.com and on our Facebook page, giving you all the tea you need for relationships. Here to help you out, man. Make sure y'all tune in from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Want to watch your favorite talk show, Lipstick and Cognac. Here with that dynamic duo. You don't want to miss Lipstick Shadio comics and just Cognac till like it is personality, man. It's gonna be a great time. Make sure y'all tune in. Tune in on rollingout.com. There's ROLLINGOUT.com, and also on Facebook, Rolling Out Facebook, man. It's gonna be a great time. Y'all don't want to miss this. Great laugh, great talks, realness, truth. Man, we ain't really some expert. We know what we talking about. So make sure y'all tune in. rollingout.com, man. Lipstick and Cognac.
What's happening? Welcome back. Sucker free with Rashad, Richey, and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us a celebrity. No, I'm not talking about myself. We have with us Dwayne Finley. Was born and raised in Inglewood, California. Can I get an Inglewood? Inglewood, California. Whoa. He's an actor, entrepreneur, and father, known more for acting. He recently shot Hers, and The Truth with writer-director Damon Coke Daniels in Atlanta. A great coming-to-age film from being Slim in the Wood. Y'all remember Slim in the Wood? Y'all remember Slim from the movie The Wood? That's him.
This is Slim.
That's Slim right there.
Minus the Jerry curl.
Minus the Jerry curl. I'm telling you something. That Jerry curl had that easy flavor to it, though.
Yeah. Gave me life.
Man, brother, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you have a real success story, and I wanted to highlight this before Black Friday.
Sure.
The reason why it's important to highlight his story before Black Friday is because all of us are in the mindset of shopping.
That's it.
We know discounts are coming. We know that people are going to be able to get off work a little early. You got holiday season coming up. So you had a life-changing experience because of Shave Wise.
I did.
I got to hear that, man.
Yeah. First, shout out to Greg and Ron for bringing me out.
Phenomenal brothers, man.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
They came to L.A. and actually gave me a tutorial in how to shave.
Wow.
Life-changing for me. My father was always in my life. He's been, and he passed in 2008. So as an adult, it was strange that once he passed, I realized I never learned how to shave from him. It was one of those things that I've been going through life and doing it the wrong way, allowing barbers to do, what they will to your face when they're shaving you. But it just became one of those things where I started having skin irritations. And it made me shy away from acting. It made me shy away from people. A different thing. It's a confidence thing that happens to you.
Unpack that before you continue.
Yes.
You said because of how your skin would get
Irritated.
it would shy you away from acting.
Correct. So
That's your career.
Started messing with my money.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you can see it, when you're doing auditions, when you're self-taping, when you're doing those things, people rely on you to portray the film through your face. And with, scars and things of that nature, it just makes it very difficult. So for me, it was a life-changing experience to have these brothers come down to Los Angeles. They had this nice suite rented out, and basically we talked for an hour, just in regards to life and being men and shaving and that thing. And then we went into the restroom, which Paul sounds weird.
I know, but that's how they get you, though, bro. That's how they get you.
Come on in that bathroom.
Y'all go to the restroom. Wait a minute. Y'all go to the restroom, and Greg be like, well, speaking of shaving, I have a kid right here. And that's how they get you,
We're
right?
going to do this right now.
Right.
So after I got through that, and the uncomfortableness of being in the bathroom with two men.
Right.
It's
Teaching you how to shave as an
teaching me how
adult.
to shave as a grown man.
As a grown
Yeah.
man, that's right.
But I took that in, and immediately I thought to myself, I have to show my son this. And
Right.
He has to be, and this is something that's generational for us. So the Shave Wise product, I hadn't had anything to compare it with, aside from maybe using what's that stuff? We won't say the name, but you put it on and
The
you
stinky stuff.
Right.
Stinky
That
stuff.
rips your skin off.
The
Yes.
sticky stuff,
Right.
right. So I had used that before and had
Yeah.
an issue. And when I started using the Shave Wise, I mean, immediately, it's one of those cooling experiences. It was something, I left the stuff on my face because of the way it felt.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful. I mean,
It's that
if
pre-shave
you haven't
scrub,
used
yeah.
it,
Gotta
you
use that.
gotta try the product. But it's one of those things. Now I enjoy shaving. I wake up in the morning and I'm happy about it. I didn't shave today. I didn't know if we were going to do one.
Right.
on the
Like a
camera or
demonstration. I
right.
think we're doing one on Friday or Saturday.
Yep. we
Cool.
will.
And
So
we'll talk
Friday.
Friday, so we'll talk about that demonstration.
And then I look forward to going home and shaving. So
There it is, right? So this affected your money.
it did.
And I was telling Greg and Ron about how I can identify. I'm not an actor, but public speaking.
Yeah.
Public speaking. And when you're in front of like just regular people in a crowd, there's certain things you can do on television, hide stuff,
Right.
right? But you can't really hide it in front of those public audiences. And I remember having just a bad week. And if any man has struggled with the whole ingrown hairs and the irritation, you know you have good weeks. Sometimes you have bad
Yeah.
weeks,
Really bad
right?
weeks.
Right? And when it hit a really bad week, I didn't feel the same level of confidence, man, to go out and speak
That's right.
in front of thousands of folks.
Hey, Rashad, and to the brother, I'm sorry to get the brother's name. Hey, Mr. Finley, that 4K is nothing nice.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Rashad, you agree, don't you, man? 4K being in front of a 4K television set.
Right.
Because now everything is shot in 4K, not
Right.
1080.
Oh, yeah.
1080p took it to a whole nother level.
Whole nother level.
But 4K took it to
You
a
see
whole nother
everything.
You see
Yeah.
everything.
4K
Right.
shows your
Yes.
whole soul on
Yeah,
TV.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Right,
everything.
right. You can see inside the person's heart.
So
Oh, yeah.
let me ask you a question. You're right about that, Rashad.
Yes.
Because I saw one newscaster, and I was like, "Is that dude got twisted?"
Same,
I'm
right?
saying.
You know, when you put those things in your head, and he twisted his in. But let me ask you a question. I'm sorry. Let me ask you a question. You said the confidence. Is that the same confidence that we talk about in the boardroom? If you don't have that same confidence, Rashad,
That's a great
in business, if you don't have that, do you think that lack of confidence of knowing that you say irritation on your face. Let me break it down to what brothers understand. The brother had bumps.
Man.
Right. He had bumps.
Rashad, he used the MIT word.
Right, exactly.
Let me bring it over. The brother had bumps.
And you know what people say when they walk away from like, his skin bad.
His skin bad.
That's right.
Yeah, his skin. Hey, girl, you can't kiss him on his neck,
Right,
girl.
right. Skin bad.
That stuff will bust in my mouth. I'm sorry. Nicole, look at me.
Did you say that on the radio?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said that. well, we're not actually radio.
Yeah,
Okay.
But no, what I'm saying is that confidence that you lack, man, because of your skin. You can talk about that, and if you don't have it in the boardroom, and like you said, this is the role you are auditioning for.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I need you to be powerful in that role.
Oh, yeah.
In that audition, and talk about your lack of power, like you thought you didn't have any power.
Yeah, definitely. You already go into audition rooms and you're selling yourself. You basically.
Right.
So it's a nerve-wracking experience. Sometimes there's methods of calming your nerves when you're getting there, but taking the scars off your face, you can't do that before you walk in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So my confidence level was low. It was one of those things where like I don't really like auditioning in the first place, and they're probably looking at this bump on my face. So nah,
You focusing on the bump.
I'm focusing on
Right.
the bump.
And you're thinking about it. Let me ask you this. So you said that they gave you a kit to try?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
It's so funny, man, because that's how they got me. So I'm tell you.
It was a guarantee, wasn't it?
Right, let me tell you, man. You know the methodology y'all use is like a dope dealer, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Get you
look, first, I'm gonna give you this right here for free.
You're gonna taste.
You're gonna give you a little taste, and then
Now I'm hooked.
right.
Yeah,
But you got to pay for the rest of these kits, though,
I'm
homie.
trying to tell you.
Oh, y'all got y'all's free. Y'all got y'all's free the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, God, man.
Yeah.
Nicole.
Yeah.
Are you? Come
Them
on,
cats
man.
had
Can
me-
somebody give
No, they
Mitchell?
got me.
Somebody give
Mitchell
Mitchell.
a
Somebody give
damn free kit, because he has been talking
Right
about
now,
me getting a free kit
You get a
for
free
the
one right
longest.
now.
No,
We'll
you
give
can't.
it to you right now. You got a free
I will not receive that free kit until you can give somebody in the audience
Okay,
a free kit.
we're gonna
We'll
do a
do it.
giveaway.
You gotta
We'll
give
give
one
it.
away.
We can
gotta-
give one away.
Give one
We'll
away.
give
No, you came on our show. You giving 2 kits
Yes.
away.
Hey, there you
Two
go.
kits.
Bruh, so you sit in, Rashad. This
Your
is
dad
Rashad.
is so extra. You already know that, though.
2 kids.
Nicole, he coming up here, but the thing about it is, you came up. Well, I'm sorry. You came up, Rashad. I'm sorry. I had that little power last week. I had to
know.
let it go.
God, did
But you know what I'm
okay.
saying? Nicole, I'm sitting here sweating because you had me laughing so hard. The thing about the kid, I never had the major bumps on my face, but shaving it was never a hard thing. But like this brother said, man, it is something. And if you do it the right, do what you're told to do. You don't have to figure this out.
Yeah.
Because Greg, he'll talk about teaching you to shave.
That's right.
And there's a way you do it, and then you put the number. I'm still.
Let's
on
do that, man. Let's go ahead and let him tell people,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
everybody
tell-
wasn't listening a few weeks ago.
Sure,
Do
sure.
that whole thing you do with the education
Yep.
part.
So there are 3 products in this kit. So this is the pre-shave scrub. And the importance of pre-shave scrub is it actually, so for black men in particular, but most men have facial hair that grows on the skin, not out of the skin. For black men, African-American men in particular, hair grows on the skin. This scrub is important to lift hair off of the skin. All right, so once you lift the hair off of the skin, now you can shave without going over and over and over. And most guys shave against the grain because they're trying to get that hair off of the skin.
Right.
You were
Right.
shaving a few times with that 3. With your 3,
Right.
you were
yeah,
doing
going
over a
over
couple of times.
multiple
Over
times,
and
and I
over
realized
and over.
So you put
I'm
that-
making it worse.
You put
That's
that.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
go on.
exactly right. So that's why you get what's called razor burn, right? Because the razor's going over your skin over and over.
So you're basically removing skin.
Every stroke of that razor. That's right, Nicole.
Seriously.
Every stroke of the razor removes
Not just
skin.
dead skin, but good skin.
Now let me blow your mind with this one. So how many strokes does the average guy use to shave? 200.
Oh, wow.
That sounds like a lot.
And my
200,
birthday is
right?
by
So
10
if
strokes.
he's shaving 200 strokes.
Say something else. Look.
Jimmy, I'm so sorry.
We knew he was going to go there, right?
Right.
Shaving, Mitchell. Shaving. We're talking about shaving.
At 50 years old, and Rashad, I'm apologizing. I'll catch you next time.
It's your children who are actually in the studio,
It's-
sir.
But you got a problem with Judy.
Hey,
okay.
and my daughter's
Great.
bedroom is right next to our bedroom. She already gonna need counseling.
Hey, wait.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
I would be so mad.
Mama, you all right in there?
Back to the shaving
Okay,
education,
let's
please.
get Mitchell off of that one.
Yeah, please.
So once you shave with the right product, so this gets the hair off of the skin, all right? And then you're going to shave with this shaving cream. The shaving cream, what it does, 2 things. One, it softens your hair. All right. So why is that important? If the hair is soft, you don't have to try to cut the hair several times with the razor. All right. So now the hair is standing up. It's soft. Using this shave cream. All right. Then when you use a razor, this is a single blade razor. All right. That single blade, when it cuts the hair, it cuts it off right at the surface, as opposed to pulling it out of the hair.
And I always thought the pulling out the hair was a good thing.
That's
what you were told.
Right? I thought
That's what you were told.
They got commercials
pulling
where
hair.
they say,
Lifting the hair.
listen, this lifts the hair,
That's
Then the
exactly
next one
right.
cuts it.
The next blade
but
cuts
it makes so much sense.
and the third blade cuts it even closer, right?
That's it.
Right.
That commercial has created more problems
Wow.
for more men than anything else. So part of what we wanted to do was to create a system that helped every man get a great shave, but particularly if you have coarse curly hair like we do. All right. So there are two types of bumps, and this is what the system is designed to do. Ingrown hair is when hair gets cut too close beneath the skin, and that's when you're going against the grain.
Okay.
So what we say, don't go against the grain if you don't want the pain. All right. There's a second type of bump. That's a razor bump. That's where you shave exactly the way Greg teaches you how to shave. But on the second day, the hair comes out. Third day, it starts to curl. Fourth day, it's going into your skin. That's a razor bump. The way to get rid of that is to shave every day.
That's it.
Because if you shave every day, you never give that hair a chance to go back into the skin.
I shave every day.
All right? So shave every day, keep the bumps away. All right? Shave every day, keep the bumps away. So that's the way this system works.
Now, go with you. This is your
work.
product. Could
Yep.
you do the number 3?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
waiting
yeah,
on
yeah.
that part.
So number
That's
3.
where the money's at. That's the money shot right
That
there.
really is,
This
though.
is the product that changed my life. All right, and it's changed the lives of thousands
Mine
of
too.
men.
Make all the
Change
black
your life.
shiny.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is the aftershave balm. So how was this developed? I was actually about 8 years ago preparing a Bible study. We were teaching in our church about forgiveness, and I wanted an example of someone who learned how to forgive.
So, bro, you a Christian?
The story of
I
Joseph.
am a believer. Yes.
Ain't that something? I thought you were like Muslim or something. I didn't know, man. I was like, they all on that black empowerment stuff, man. Anyway, it's cool, brother. I'm glad to hear you. I'm a believer myself.
Hey, listen, we even have some Egyptian hieroglyphs on these products because that was a background. In the Bible, there's a guy named Joseph who was sold into slavery by his family.
Now, mind you, we had this conversation.
Yes, we did.
Without
I'll
even-
know
without
that.
In the bathroom?
Yeah, in the bathroom.
I'm that first man.
No pause.
Jesus is everywhere.
Not in that stall.
Normally, no talking at the urinal, but we were at
Wait
the
a
mirror.
minute.
So
This brother evangelized and gave you a shave.
And then the code said Jesus is everywhere.
Hallelujah.
He went in that airport bathroom and said,
So Joseph, he's in prison. They discover that he can interpret dreams. Pharaoh has a dream. Pharaoh says, go get this guy. They go to get Joseph. They bring him out of prison. The first thing they do is shave him. When I saw that, I knew that was 3,500 years ago. My question was, what are they using to actually shave with? I went on a 6-month journey learning about Egyptian shaving culture. I learned 2 things. The Egyptians were they were the best at shaving because their religion believed that hair was the way that evil spirits entered the body.
Okay.
And if you get rid of the body hair, you got rid of the entry point for evil spirits. So the Egyptians learned how to shave. They shaved every 3 days they would shave. But here's the problem they created for themselves. When you're shaving that often, you need an aftershave balm. That's where the balm of Gilead came from. The balm of Gilead. Most of that was being sold to the Egyptians. So Joseph was sold into slavery for some aftershave balm.
Wow.
I found a 2,000-year-old recipe for the balm of Gilead, looked at all the ingredients. Most of it is extinct now. But then I went out to some medical journals and found the ingredients that were almost like those original ingredients.
What's the main ingredient that you for your new age? So to speak?
So in the balm, what we want to do is to have enough anti-inflammatories.
Okay.
All right. So we have 18 anti-inflammatories. So when you shave the skin, that creates inflammation because you're removing skin. So we wanted to put both anti-inflammatories on the skin, but also put moisture back into the skin. So we have 23 moisturizers in this product. That's why when people ask me, Greg, why does it work so well? It works well because it's designed to work well. And this is what, in fact, in the Bible, they refer to as the balm that healed. So the ingredients in here, Nicole, 18 different ingredients that does the healing.
Rashad, what do you think about it? That we in the first kit, I've been with these guys for a while. They have the number 1, number 2, number. What do you think about that third one when you put that on your face?
That number 3, I actually used the number 3 without using anything else.
Right.
So one of my secrets is I use the number 3 at nighttime.
Yep.
Just right. That's how you do it.
Yep.
So I use the number 3 at nighttime.
That's all I do, Nicole.
And I roll out like that, and then I shave again in the morning time and use the number 3 before I roll. But I use it like an independent product.
Yeah.
Right. That's all.
Yep.
I agree with you because I carry the number 3.
Yeah.
The moisturizer, I carry it in my bag. Like if because sometimes you get a little oily. I wash my face during the daytime and put just this stuff lasts 4 to 6 weeks.
Easily.
If you're
Don't
not
do
using it like I was using it.
Rashad does.
I was slathering that stuff on, man.
You should have saw me when we were shaving. He was like, "That's the amount you put on."
Right, I was totally shocked.
Right.
That's not it.
That's why I be calling Ron every week. Like, Ron, I'm out of the kid. He's like,
Ron,
I'm out of the kid
This
already.
time, usually Ron will send 1 kit. He was like,
Yeah, and
I'm just going to send 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna send 2.
Yeah.
This will last you, but I one thing about the guys, this really is one of those things. Because Rashad, like you told one of our sponsors, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna let you
That's
know
right.
it doesn't
I'm
work.
just going to say
That's
it doesn't
right.
work
And so
and move on with my life.
Yeah,
You won't move on with yours,
You won't move on with yours.
but I'm going to move on
I'm
with
gonna move
mine.
on. And this is one of those kits I tell everyone. And I love what this brother said. My dad never took me to the mirror and shaved because I was scared of that razor.
Yeah.
That's single.
It's
but
intimidating.
It is very, very intimidating. But that is the smoothest razor.
It really is. You got to try it.
Yeah.
It just
Go.
looks intimidating, but if you try it, it's
not-
all good.
I want to say the
works.
brother's skin here. There's a certain skin that you get when you making money.
There you go, Nicole. Man.
It's
Every
the black
time,
man's facial. I'm telling you.
You did.
this.
You
every
said
time,
that.
but wait a minute,
Check out men's skin.
bruh. Every
Yes.
time we bring a brother on the program,
Here it is.
I'm looking at your skin
Nicole-
because I don't know
Nicole
what's going
always.
That nigga ain't got no. That nigga ain't got no money.
I'm
sorry.
on. Mitchell, what you
bumpy
did
face.
there?
Wait a minute.
That nigga Rashad, he ain't got no money.
There's
He ain't
some
got
truth-
no.
There's some truth
I'm
to what
telling
you just said.
you.
People make assumptions about
Yeah.
what you
Yeah,
have.
let me tell you,
Wait a
what
it's
minute.
something-
Did Mitchell just go hard ER?
Right.
My bad.
There's
Did you just go
something-
hard
My
ER, Mitchell?
bad.
When a
Conservative.
brother is
Yeah,
making
man,
money,
you-
it's the
you are-
smoothness.
Well, you're right. This
Yes.
product has gotten me back into making money.
Yes.
I actually came to Atlanta, worked on a film, His, Hers, and the Truth. It airs. It's coming out in February 14th for
Okay.
the holidays. But it was because of the confidence that I had with these gentlemen, along with God's workings. But
Let me-
the
Amen.
call came.
Ladies, if y'all
And I
can
was
be in
ready.
here and just see the
Let me do this.
smoothness.
I want to talk about that on the other side.
Yes, sir.
All right, so people can know how to tune in, and we'll also figure out how to do this giveaway.
Yes.
We're giving away 2 kits, right?
2 kits.
All right. Remember, you can always go to where's the website?
ShaveWise.com.
Shavewise.com. Shavewise.com. Get your kit now. What's the code? We got a code.
Real shave.
Real shave, and you get how much off?
20%.
20%
Wow.
off. 20%
Wow.
off. Use the code Real Shave. 20% off. Sucker free with Rashad, Richey, and friends.
Did you know 30 million people have been diagnosed with diabetes and 75 million with high blood pressure? Let's talk about the importance of cleaning the blood. 50 years of scientific research have shown that garlic, when taken in the right amount, can help to lower blood pressure, sugar level, and cholesterol, all while providing energy. How? Through cleansing, regulating, and replenishing the blood. Garlic alone is powerful, but for over 41 years, we've discovered that by combining garlic, aloe, and parsley together, we help the body to clean the blood even better. You can clean excess sugar, cholesterol, and waste from the blood, and promote better circulation. So don't delay. Do it today. Get your bottle of Gap Pills. Normally sells for $49.95, but if you use the promo word HEALTH, you get $10 off. Visit us at aloeheals.com or call us at 404-996-6942.
This week on The Kitchen.
Yeah. Kitchen. Yeah. Hold up. For me. All right.
You got Trans Lee.
I just want to answer what y'all ask me.
You got Gray. DJ DiBiase.
All right. Yeah. Hold up.
Chef Chrissy.
Yeah. Hold up. For me.
Porcelain Gold.
For the Grammy, yeah, I thought you know. The kitchen got the fix and enjoy the show. Alright. Well, that's the show, man. I thank y'all for coming. Then it was Thursday. Next time I hope you get home.
God blessing me often. I'm still up in the apartment. I know they keeping my deposit. I got burn holes in the carpet.
All I know is old. All I know is bold. All I know is stoves. Look me stop the door.
What's happening? Welcome back. Sucker Free with Rashad, Richey, and friends. Still talking to the big homie, Dwayne Finley. Dwayne Finley is coming out with a new
project. His, Hers, and the Truth will be
Here's Hers and the Truth.
premiering here in Atlanta February 14th for Valentine's Day.
All right.
And we're independent film, so we're doing 3 screenings here in Georgia, and then we're taking it on the road and doing some other things before it gets distributed. So it's a new project, new process for me working on the independent side of things.
Mm-hmm.
But the production, my director, Damon Daniels, has been wonderful in allowing me to be a part of the project. So,
What is the movie about?
it's a coming-of-age story, somewhat. It's a rom-com, romantic comedy.
Okay.
I play Teddy, who is the friend of Alan, and Alan is in a ongoing courting relationship with one of his friends, and they become in a couple throughout this. But it does talk about just kind of dating in your 30s and some of the truths and the lies that we tell to each other, and it builds on that. But it's a really fun comedy. I had a blast doing it.
Where was the film?
Here in Atlanta.
Are you finding you doing more work in Atlanta?
Yes, Atlanta has given me all the love. Like I've come out here just recently last year for the first time, and then I was working on this project. So being here now, just the jobs that are being offered, just the love.
So you
here
think
is
it really
ridiculous.
is what they call the Hollywood of the South?
I think so. From what I've experienced in working on production, the crew out here was, highly knowledgeable. These guys came in hungry and made this project happen. So, working with that type of professionalism out here, I mean, it was
That's
amazing.
good stuff.
Rashad, I passed the Cascade skating ring yesterday. Movies, packed
yeah.
of people. They're doing
Yellow signs everywhere.
Yes, in
The
Atlanta.
yellow sign is the clue.
It
We're
is a
like
sign.
it's a movie somewhere.
It's the movies
Yeah.
going on,
What-
right?
Now tell the yellow sign. What do they mean? Certain letters mean certain. I know that only like movie people know, but I always wonder. I'm like, what does that mean?
Can you tell the secrets, brother?
The
and
majority
be okay?
of the time, it's just kind of like an acronym for the actual project.
Okay.
So they don't put the whole name of the project,
Okay.
so that
Okay.
way passerbys don't just show up like,
Right,
hey, my
'cause
favorite
you know,
actor's over there.
You know,
Yeah.
people like me and be like,
Yeah.
let me go see what's going
I
on.
did stand in the
Exactly.
what's the chicken place name? The Popeyes parking lot and look down.
Oh my
What
God,
was going-
right,
Because the parking lot,
right.
the Popeyes parking lot was there.
Popeyes
man.
popped
Yeah.
up out of nowhere.
You know who owns that?
Who owns that?
Hank Aaron owns that.
Oh,
Popeyes.
good.
Hank Aaron owns the Popeyes on ML King.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rashad,
And where are you from?
I'm from Inglewood, California.
We
Born
said,
and
yeah,
raised.
Inglewood.
So when I got cast for The Wood, that was actually my first
I was about to
audition.
say
That was
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it was my first audition, first casting ever. So I go
How old
out.
were you then?
I was 18.
Cool.
I'm only 19 now. I know.
Nah,
it
that's
doesn't- I know it looks
right,
exactly
exactly.
the same.
What's
yeah.
your look with the
Right.
black man?
Hey, man, do you listen,
Yes.
brother? Let me just ask you, man, because you pulled off the Jerry curl look so well.
Word.
Did you ever think about? No, I'm serious. Did you ever think about growing your hair out like that?
I did. I got to the ugly stage, and I said,
There
right,
is
you got that
one.
rough
Yeah.
stage.
Right,
that
right.
rough stage.
That rough stage
Man,
will
that
test
separates
you, will
that
test
separates
you.
everybody right there.
all the Wakanda came
Like,
out.
are you really committed to the process?
My whole accent changed. Like, hello,
Right.
thank you. Yeah. Hello.
Is anybody you want to work with who you haven't worked with?
Yeah, I mean, I want to work with everybody. I'm at this point, I'm like Issa Rae. I'm rooting for everybody black.
Exactly.
So I want to.
That brother not turning down nothing but his collar.
That's it, brother.
Yeah. But I will say I got my eyes set on definitely working with Issa.
Okay.
That Insecure
'Cause
show's
Issa
dope.
is moving and shit.
Yeah, I love John Singleton's new Snowfall series. So
Okay.
these are projects that I'm looking at, and I would love to be a part of.
All right, I'm trying to still work with Jada Pinkett Smith.
Ditto, I agree.
Are you serious?
I'm just trying to work with her, man.
When they
Okay.
do
You know what I mean?
set it off again. Well, that Red
Whatever.
Table show that she's doing is dope.
That
I know,
red table
man,
is
it's killing it, right?
You know what? I just noticed we need our own red
Red
table.
Table show, right?
We got a
That
red table.
table is so
It's
real.
more like a red blob, but we got something. We got something similar.
So
We
when
got
you-
it.
When you were growing up, who was your favorite actor and actress?
Actually, my uncle, K. Todd Freeman, is an actor, and he was the first actor that I actually saw on TV sitting next to him, and I got the bug from there. And more so, I went to see him on Broadway when I was I had to be about 16 when we saw the show.
Broadway changed your life.
It changed my life. Watching my
Wait, there's
uncle
something
on
about
Broadway,
Broadway.
it was
I need
like,
to go.
Wow.
I need to like take a bunch of kids to Broadway, and here's
Seriously.
why.
Or
Because
the
every time,
Alliance Theater right here in Atlanta, which is very much equal to Broadway.
Right.
Great performance that's come out of the Alliance Theater Company.
every time I hear somebody talk about Broadway, it's like I went to Broadway and it changed my life.
It really was
I'm like,
something about
well, damn,
it.
let me take some of these kids to Broadway and see what happens.
It's
Right?
something about good theater that
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
does it.
I went to see The Lion King.
Broadway?
And brother,
Wonderful production.
No, we went to see it. The girls have gone to Broadway. I was just too ignorant to go. Oh, ain't no man going to Broadway. Sometimes you just
Well,
don't
see,
know,
that's
man.
that Republican coming out. I'm telling you, man, all of that.
No,
that's
I'm
just that
serious. You just
conservatism.
Rashad. I went
Yeah.
to see The Lion King.
Right.
Went
Did
to
you
The
cry?
Lion King. No, I really didn't.
You
no.
didn't see the Lion King.
If
then.
you get a chance to ever
Sir.
catch the Hamilton production,
The
though,
Hamilton
Come on,
production.
bro, we ain't got that kind of money or time, brother. Tell you something, that brother talking about going to see Hamilton. There's a waiting list of tickets of $2,000. That brother like, if you ever get to see Hamilton, we don't have $2,000 for a ticket to Hamilton, bro. You must have thought you were on the other show. We regular folk on this show.
yeah, he got college students. Somebody gonna make it.
Let me ask you some gut check questions, okay?
Sure.
All right, favorite color.
Red.
Well, you answer that quickly.
I'm
Favorite
finna go
food.
with Enchiladas.
Enchiladas, favorite food.
Yep.
Okay, favorite movie.
The Wood.
Exactly.
Boom.
Yes.
All right. Favorite comedy.
Ooh, I'll say His, Hers, and the Truth. You guys haven't seen it yet, but it's
It's a
gonna be
funny
my
movie.
favorite. It's a funny movie.
All right. And hero.
That would be either one of my parents.
That's
Nice.
right.
They've
man,
been
that's-
my heroes. I've watched them, go through it all, and it had me and my brother. I have an older brother,
Okay.
and I realized they had me when they figured out he wasn't gonna be nothing. So
Oh,
man!
Wow. Yeah.
Shout out my brother Charles.
Man.
Love my brother.
So who's on your
that kind of stung me.
Yeah. I throw jabs there.
Sometimes the truth is the truth. Boy, I'm gonna need somebody to take care of me in the future.
right?
And Charles is not
playing
gonna
me
make this
this
work.
Who's playing on your Spotify or Tune? What are you using? iTunes? or?
I do iTunes. I am an old soul, so I listen to John Coltrane.
Oh, wow.
Right.
I'm an elevator music
My
baby.
dad
you
is
know.
a jazz head.
Yeah,
So let me tell you,
jazz.
do you like any gangster rap?
That's what I'm saying.
Not-
Who's your favorite
I mean,
rapper?
I'm an old school, like 90s. I listen to the Minister Society soundtrack, that kind of thing. Like
that was a good soundtrack.
Yeah, but like hip hop
Minister
today, I
It
can't
was
say I
all right.
got a favorite right now. I do like a friend of mine actually who does positive gospel rap, Trey Chaney. He was an actor in The Wire, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, he has started a whole rap career, and his music's pretty dope.
Let me tell you something about. See, don't sleep on gospel rap.
Yeah,
Let me tell you why.
dope.
That's right.
About 5 years ago, I went to a gospel rap concert in downtown Decatur. I don't know. She knows the story, but this was so dope.
Was it Lecrae? Was he?
It
one
wasn't
of the
Lecrae. I know Lecrae.
Yeah, he's dope.
Lecrae is dope. Lecrae performs at regular concerts.
Right.
He's so dope,
He
right?
does, right.
The dude opened up for T.I. at 2 years ago.
And it was dope.
It was dope.
Yeah.
So look, we know Lecrae, but this was a gospel concert, a rap gospel concert, and bruh, they were serving Jello shots. Straight up.
You gotta leave Decatur, son.
No.
You don't have to leave
No.
it. Lord,
And
there's
listen,
more
tell
to
you
the
something,
world than
man.
Decatur, man.
But straight up.
It's a community
So,
concert.
right. So they going around, and I'm with my friend, and I'm like, so it got alcohol in it. She was like, yeah. I was like, cool. When in Rome,
Do as the Romans
do as the Romans do. So I'm sitting here throwing back these Jello shots. They don't have any regular liquor. I guess, they felt better just put a liquor in Jello. And so these dudes are rapping. And the more I'm putting back these Jello shots, the more these cats started sounding like T.I. And man, it was the best rap concert I had ever been to in my natural
Did
life.
a fight break out?
No fight.
No
Listen,
gun
man,
no gun
Come on,
shots?
man. That's the way to do a rap gospel
They always
concert.
ask if you fighting every time they say
Because I used to be that guy, man. That's how I used to be. That's all. There's a little history right there.
That's how you say he goes somewhere. Was it
I know.
fight?
What, did you fight? Were you fight? Did you take an L?
Right. Right. So what about giving away the kids? How we?
We're gonna give away the kits. So let's do this. We're gonna give away 2 kits, right?
2 kids.
So here's what I want to do. I want to give it away to a guy and to a woman who can give it to a guy.
Okay.
Okay. So here's what I want you to do. For those of you who are online right now, you can always check us out at the Facebook page, Rolling Out Facebook page. You can stream us there, and you can opine on the actual thread. Opine, SAT word. Understand? You got to Google that. All right. You got to Google that. You got to Google that.
I think Grey Poupon was that. Yes.
You ain't got to have great poupon with it. You just got to Google it. That's all you got to do with it, Nicole. You ain't got to add nothing to that.
They got a prison vocabulary.
You know what? I'm just
All
gonna
right.
keep
So,
going.
Nicole, I'll let you come up with what they need to do on the thread in order to get the kit.
I was trying to think of. I was looking in.
Just
the,
ask for a
chat
kit.
room.
Give it to me.
Yeah,
That's
first
too
one who
simple.
says they want a kit, they'll get the kit. You want to do it like
Y'all
that?
lack
Let's ask them a
creativity.
question, see if
Okay,
they can
what's the
listen.
question?
Okay.
We'll
Greg?
ask them. So we got
'Cause
2
Greg
types
about
of
to get
bumps, right?
intellectual.
Right.
2 types of bumps.
Okay.
So what causes?
Hold on.
Oh, that's a good one.
What was that one?
One of our producers of the show.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
How many
Yes.
moisturizers? How many anti-inflammatories?
Damn, bro, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I did.
Tell you something, man. Come on, now that's too hard.
Not really.
You just
How
go back
many-
and listen to the
Go
show.
back and
Go back and
listen.
listen
Okay.
to the show.
All right.
Yes.
What's the question? How many what?
How many anti-inflammatories are there in our aftershave balm?
Yes.
How many anti-inflammatories are in the aftershave balm? Well,
And that's
this-
the question for the guy. Now, what's for the woman?
How many moisturizers
Yeah.
are there in the aftershave?
And I'll
balm?
keep watching the chat room, and then
I
we'll go
remember.
from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember that? I remember,
Yes.
but I don't remember which applied to which. I remember both numbers,
Yes.
right? But I don't remember which one was which.
So maybe we give them the numbers and they have to figure out which one goes with.
You're going to give it away now,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That's-
They all right. This
Oh, come on. No, it wasn't, I don't think.
it was not.
It's close.
It's close,
but
though.
it wasn't.
So we
It's
got 3
close.
minutes.
18, yeah.
You want to do the suck of the week and sucker free moment of the week?
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
All right.
Mitchell, hit
Ready,
it.
Meryl?
Yeah. So we're going to start with Suck of the Week.
Yes.
Can I just do? I have 2 suckers really quickly.
No,
This
bro,
is
it's
why we
one,
can't
man.
have
We
it.
can't
Yeah.
even do it the
Let me
right
say-
way.
real
when we
quickly.
do it.
Okay.
Why?
Singular sucker.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the sucker who I really want to go with right now. The sucker of the week are the entertainers who are out in California talking about they're getting ready to protest the state of Georgia because not Keisha Lance Bottom, because Stacey Abrams didn't win, and they're saying they're going to protest. Stop coming to Georgia and stop doing films here because your candidate didn't win. In every election, there has to be a winner and there has to be a loser. And in this election, your candidate lost, and that's just the way it is. And we're gonna keep it moving on
Okay.
that one.
All
That's
the
my
shade.
sucker of the
All
week.
right. Okay, so my Suck of the Week is Governor-elect Brian Kemp. Okay, the guy who has proclaimed himself to be the next governor of Georgia. He is Sucker of the Week because he decided to take it upon himself to exploit the Department of Justice and their inability to correct his wrong action. And he purged over 600,000 voters between 2012 and 2018. In addition to that, he put another 53,000 of those voters in limbo as for participating. Stacey Abrams came within 50,000 votes short of winning that election. When we talk about 600,000 being purged and 53,000 being in limbo, that's well over the limit she needed in order to win that election. In addition to that, this same Secretary of State, who is the chief elections officer for the state, was the de facto umpire of his own game. He should have resigned and never should have been involved in counting or overseeing the process, even if it was for optics' sake alone. And the fact that he chose not to resign and the fact that he decided to purge over 600,000 voters, thus creating an atmosphere for his ultimate victory, he is my Sucker of the Week.
I actually don't have a sucker of the week. I've had a pretty good week.
That's why we can't have nothing nice.
I have. So I want to do my sucker-free moment of the week. And I want to do it to women out there. I know the Kim Porter death touched many of us, and I wondered what it was. And I realized that she was akin to Lady Diana. And though we never really knew any of them, we never knew them, period. A lot of us, we still could feel a connection. So I want to tell women out there who are making a choice for themselves based on this death to do what you got to do about life, not just sit around and wait for that so-called love to come, because it may not come, and that's the reality. You're my sucker-free moment of the week because you're making it happen. You're making a choice to go on with your life and do what you have to do for yourself. If you have kids, you're making that happen too. And I want to let you know that it's okay to go on, because that may not happen, but you still got to live your life to the best. And for that, you women who out there who are making it happen, who are saying, hey, I still got to live my best life because I ain't going back and forth with these. I want you to know you're my sucker-free moment of the week.
All right, there it is. I like that. All right, you got your sucker free?
I have another sucker.
Come on, now.
She didn't have. Rashad.
All right, we'll do it on the other side.
Do it on the other side.
All right,
but we
sucker
only have
free
like
with
3 minutes left.
Rashad, Richey, and friends.
Did you know 30 million people have been diagnosed with diabetes and 75 million with high blood pressure? Let's talk about the importance of cleaning the blood. 50 years of scientific research have shown that garlic, when taken in the right amount, can help to lower blood pressure, sugar level, and cholesterol, all while providing energy. How? Through cleansing, regulating, and replenishing the blood. Garlic alone is powerful, but for over 41 years, we've discovered that by combining garlic, aloe, and parsley together, we help the body to clean the blood even better. You can clean excess sugar, cholesterol, and waste from the blood and promote better circulation. So don't delay. Do it today. Get your bottle of Gap Pills. Normally sells for $49.95, but if you use the promo word HEALTH, you get $10 off. Visit us at aloeheals.com or call us at 404-996-6942.
What's up, guys? This is Lipstick and Cognac. Starting on Tuesday, you guys will be on rollingout.com and on our Facebook page, giving you all the tea you need for relationships. Here to help you out, man. Make sure y'all tune in from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Want to watch your favorite talk show, Lipstick and Cognac. Here with that dynamic duo. You don't want to miss Lipstick Shadio comics and this Cognac Till Like It Is personality, man. It's going to be a great time. Make sure y'all tune in. Tune in on rollingout.com. This ROLLINGOUT.com. And also on Facebook, Rolling Out Facebook, man. It's going to be a great time. Y'all don't want to miss this. Great laugh, great talks, realness, truth. Man, we ain't race expert. We know what we talking about. So make sure y'all tune in. rollingout.com, man. Lipstick and Cognac.
Welcome back, Sucker Free with Rashad, Richey, and friends. Don't forget, you can always catch me live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. Check out my political and social commentaries on V103 FM. And every weeknight at 6 o'clock, CBS 46 News bringing you politics and commentary on social issues. I'm trying to be like you, bro. Now that I got my skin right, bro, I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? All right.
To it.
Yeah, you had a sucker of the week again.
My next sucker of the week is the Washington Redskins. You're going to bring in the most bootleg quarterbacks. You bringing in Mark Sanchez, E.J. Manuel, some person who never won a game, instead of bringing – I may not agree with everything that Cap has said or done, but you're going to short your fans because you have an agenda to uphold. Washington Redskins, you are my sucker of the week.
All right, sucker-free moment. Let's do this the right way. New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. Sucker-free moment because they have now hired the Bishop Jamal Bryant as their new pastor. New Birth Missionary Baptist Church had an issue that involved a pastor named Eddie Long. God rest his soul. It is no secret that Eddie Long had some sort of inappropriate relationship with 2 young males. One thing about Jamal Bryant, you don't have to worry about him having relationships with any men.
You ain't gonna have to.
You are the sucker-free moment of the week.
And let me just say this also. Baltimore, don't follow him down here because we full.
We full, Baltimore.
We full. Don't follow him down here, Baltimore.
We don't need
I'm
nobody
so
else.
serious.
We don't need-
We ain't
They
got
definitely
room.
coming.
No, they
Okay,
coming.
we're going to allow him to
Yeah.
come on in and
But
do
we
what he
really
can do.
need an activist pastor.
rest of y'all
he's an activist pastor, and I love the brother. I met him earlier today. We took a couple of pictures, had a conversation. I have him on my show next week on WAOK.
He's going to be in.
He's a great interview
It's
every
going
time.
to be
Yeah.
entertaining,
All
to
right.
say the least.
So we're going to give away some kits. We'll check the chat room. Thank you guys for
check the
tuning
chat
in.
room.
Share the live. Make sure you share the link. Go to rollingout.com as well. How can people get up with you, man?
You can follow me on social media. It's Mr. Dwayne Finley. It's just my name, MrDuaneFinley. And then just look for me coming in 2019. I think they won't have a hard time to find me.
That's
can't
good
wait
stuff.
for that
I'm
video.
proud of you, brother. And we're going to be together Friday.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Village Market ATL Friday and Saturday. We're actually doing a public shave clinic. We're going to teach 4,000 people how to shave properly.
What
Yes.
time is
3 to 4 p.m. on Friday. 4 to 5. I'm sorry. 4 to 5 p.m. on Friday. So Rashad is going to be there.
Yeah, Georgia
Dwayne's
Freight
gonna
Depot.
be there.
I'll be
Georgia
there as
Freight
well.
Depot.
Atlanta
Georgia
wanna come out?
Freight Depot, okay? And this is
What time
black
is that?
vendors all over.
Oh,
4
yeah.
to 5?
Okay.
Georgia Freight Depot.
Okay, cool.
ShaveWise.com.
ShaveWise.com.
20% off with Real Shave.
Shave.
RealShave.
And if they come to the show on Friday and Saturday, they will receive 50% off all products at our booth. 50% off. So this Black Friday will be a true Black
Come out.
Friday.
I'll be there. I want to see you guys there.
yeah.
My friend will be
I'll
there.
be there
Dwayne
as
Finley
well.
will be there.
Mitchell, how they get in touch with you?
MitchellShelby.com. Mitchell Shelby.
Rashad Richey.
RashadRichey.com. Everything is from there. You can find me there.
Nicole English, I'm on Facebook. Atlanta Sister on YouTube.
All
Great
right.
show, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks
All
for having
right.
me.
Sucker free. Peace.
Peace.